In the heart of Spain, a land adorned with ancient rocks, a prehistoric dinosaur emerges, Concavenator, a carcharodontosaur with a story as intriguing as the landscape it once roamed. Step into the early Cretaceous approximately 130 million years ago and uncover the secrets of this 20-foot-long theropod. At a glance, Concavenator may seem familiar, akin to giants like Giganotosaurus, Carcharodontosaurus, and Acrocanthosaurus. Yet, it stands apart as an early relative, a distant cousin of Allosaurus. But what sets this creature apart is not just its lineage, it's the hump that adorns its back, a distinctive feature that earned it its name. Beyond its stature, what captured the attention of paleontologists was the exquisite preservation of its fossils. A revelation came to light, an intriguing trait that hints at a connection of birds. Quill knobs on its forearm bones, the very attachment points for ligaments supporting bird-like flight feathers. This discovery opens a window to the past, suggesting the possibility of feathers adorning its frame. A groundbreaking revelation that challenges our understanding of ancient plumage. While scales grace its belly, the possibility of a slightly feathered concavenator would mean that feathers originated much longer than previously thought. In La Jorguina Formation near the city of Cuenca, Spain, the trio of paleontologists José Luis Sanz, Francisco Ortega, and Fernando Escaso unearthed the remains of Concavenator in 2010. Its name was born from its discovery grounds, meaning Cuenca hunter with a hump. In the Jurassic Park movie franchise, Concavenator makes a brief appearance in Fallen Kingdom, not as a dinosaur, but as an exhibit in the museum parlor of the Lockwood Manor. However, in the Jurassic Park video game franchise, Concavenator has been a new addition to Jurassic World Evolution 2. Concavenator is able to be obtained in the Cretaceous Predator Pack, released alongside Update 8. The 6th Park update introduces 4 predatory species that are Concavenator, Giganotosaurus, Tarbosaurus, and Utahraptor. If you'd like to keep learning more about Concavenator, then this video will feature a complete paleontological profile of the Cuenca hunter with a hump, and an attempt to recreate its environment in the game Jurassic World Evolution 2. This odd-looking dinosaur, slightly taller than a man, roamed the Earth over 130 million years ago. A carnivorous theropod that was as heavy as a great brown bear, yet longer than a saltwater crocodile. This dinosaur stood at around 6.5 feet tall, had a length of about 20 feet, and weighed up to 800 pounds. Its name, Concavenator corcovatus, tells the tale of its origins and its most distinctive feature, the hump. This feature was a unique protrusion right above its hips. Speculated to support either a sail or hump-like structure, these vertebral spines have been hypothesized to be more than ornamental. Could the hump have been used for thermoregulation, a display for attracting a mate, or perhaps a storage for fatty tissue in times of scarcity, similar to a camel's water reserves? The discovery challenges our understanding of such decorative arrangements, revealing a number of possibilities. Unlike its counterparts, Concavenator's sail was not a continuous stretch, similar to Spinosaurus, nor uniform elongated spines like Acrocanthosaurus. Impressions of skin and claws provide glimpses into its bird-like features, rectangular scales, scutes, and plantar pads resembling those of modern birds. In a discovery that transcends its lineage, Concavenator bears structures resembling quill knobs on its forearm, a trait previously known only in birds and other feathered theropods. Concavenator fossils have challenged the narrative of feather coverings in the world of dinosaurs. Concavenator also emerges as a formidable predator, specializing in tearing large chunks of meat with its serrated teeth. Fossil evidence hints at a diet that included small mammals and smaller dinosaurs, yet much remains shrouded in mystery. Predator or prey, its place in the food chain is hidden in the fossils that are yet to be discovered. But as the smallest known member of the Carcharodontosaurid family, it wasn't the largest predator, yet its presence likely struck fear into the hearts of dinosaurs and small animals that cross its path. The mysteries persist. Did the Concavenator hunt in packs? Coordinated effort of survival? The smaller size could have been an advantage, enhancing hunting success and offering the capability to take down larger prey. Our journey into the world of Concavenator continues, as we unveil the mysteries of this Cretaceous dinosaur. Join us as we explore its incredible past and delve into the intricate web of its paleontological history. In the vast expanse of time, the year 2003 marked a pivotal moment as the first and only fossils of Concavenator emerged from the ancient rocks of the Las Ollas fossil site in Spain. Guided by the skilled hands of paleontologists José Luis Sanz, Francisco Ortega, and Fernando Escaso from the Autonomous University of Madrid and the National University of Distance Learning, these remarkable remnants were unearthed in the Iberian mountain ranges of Cuenca province, Spain. Las Ollas site, similar to the renowned Liaoning area in China, stands as a paramount window into the past, a fossil-rich terrain crucial for unraveling the mysteries of Concavenator and other prehistoric animals. In the Archives of Paleontology, 2010 heralded a breakthrough when these findings were meticulously detailed and unveiled in the prestigious journal Nature by the dedicated research team. The newfound species, named Concavenator corgobatus, meaning Cuenca hunter with a hump, became a focal point of intrigue. While paleontologist Robert Benson speculated on the hump's potential role in visual displays, the Spanish scientists pondered its function as a thermal regulator. Further adding to the intrigue were structures akin to quill knobs on Concavenator's ulna, a trait known only in birds and certain feathered theropods like Velociraptor. Yet, the story takes an unexpected twist, as the authenticity of these quill knobs remains a controversial topic. Skepticism surfaces among experts, questioning whether the ulnar bumps truly signify quill knobs. Christian Foth and collaborators proposed an alternate theory, suggesting the bumps were intramuscular lines serving as tendon attachments. A rigorous examination presented at the 2015 meeting of the Society of Vertebrate Paleontology delved into the hypothesis. Paleontologist Elena Cuesta Fidalgo, alongside paleontologists Ortega and Sanz, sought to reconstruct Concavenator's forearm musculature. In their pursuit, they defended the initial interpretation of quill knobs, acknowledging the unusual positioning along the posterolateral surface. Their stance found resonance in the avian realm, with modern birds like the moorhen exhibiting a similar arrangement. However, a subsequent 2018 study by Elena Fidalgo entertained the notion that the quill knobs might be attributed to muscular scarring, deepening the mystery surrounding this prehistoric enigma. In the ever-evolving world of paleontological discoveries, Concavenator remains a relatively recent addition, its secrets gradually unfurling with each passing study. As a newfound species, the knowledge surrounding Concavenator is still in its infancy, and the scientific community grapples with the limited information available. The scarcity of Concavenator fossils adds an air of mystery, leaving many aspects of this ancient creature's life, behavior, and ecological role shrouded in the enigmatic folds of time. Researchers eagerly await further excavations and analysis, anticipating that future revelations will illuminate the shadows that currently cloak Concavenator's story, allowing us to peer more deeply into the distant past and uncover the intricacies of its existence. The arid expanse of today's Las Ollas Formation was once a thriving tropical Eden. In this ancient era, the landscape teemed with life, adorned with numerous rivers weaving through lush woodlands and converging into expansive shallow lakes. The air was thick with moisture, and deciduous canopies painted the ecosystem with vibrant hues. It was within this haven that Concavenator, a remarkable dinosaur, found its habitat, a realm of wetlands, swampy plains, and weaving rivers and lakes that cradled its existence. As a resident of the woodlands in Spain, Concavenator likely roamed beyond, embracing the diverse landscapes of Europe. Its extensive domain was shaped by a grand tapestry of deep subtropical lakes and sprawling wetlands, punctuated by vast swamp-filled plains. This was a land drenched in water, where green algae, ferns, conifers, ginkgos, cycads, and the possibility of cypress trees adorned the scenery. The introduction of angiosperms, or flowering plants, marked a botanical revolution during this epoch, gradually transforming the vegetative fabric. Intriguingly, despite the rise of flowering plants, the Cretaceous retained its allegiance to conifers, ferns, cycads, and ginkgos from the Jurassic era. The early days of angiosperms were humble, but as time unfolded, they ascended to dominate the world's vegetation by the Cretaceous closure. Amidst its botanical symphony, it's noteworthy that the most prevalent animals weren't dinosaurs or mammals, but rather the crocodilians, silent rulers of this ancient wetland paradise. Concavenator shared its realm with an array of fellow dinosaurs, each contributing to the symphony of this prehistoric ecosystem. Among its companions were enigmatic creatures like Uronicodon and Peronicodon, mysterious tooth taxons hinting at the presence of Troodon dinosaurs. Dostecia, possibly a diminutive theropod within the Dromaeosauridae or Troodontidae, added an air of mystery, its details shrouded in the veils of time. And then there was Pelecanthomimimus, a pioneer among ornithomimosaurs, stretching 8 feet in length and weighing up to 80 pounds. In this ancient landscape, Iguanodon took the stage, a herbivorous giant characterized by its quadrupedal stance and distinctive thumb spike. As Concavenator, the forest's apex predator, lurked within, its sharp serrated teeth suggested a formidable presence. Yet, in the delicate balance of nature, its predatory tactics were nuanced. The smaller animals, like Pelecanthomimimus, succumbed swiftly to its bite, while larger creatures such as Iguanodon stood beyond its hunting reach. However, if Concavenator was a pack hunter, then it could possibly have preyed upon bigger herbivores like Iguanodon. Surprisingly, the most prevalent inhabitants of this ecosystem were not dinosaurs or mammals, but rather ancient crocodilians. Turtles like Hoyasemes, nimble lizards including Meiosaurus and Poiolacerda, and early mammals like Spinolestes with preserved soft tissue added layers to the vibrant ecosystem. The waters echoed with the presence of ancient crocodilians like Cassisuchus, Mononosuchus, and indeterminate members, while the skies witnessed the grace of Europehara, a pterosaur adorned with a fantastical crest. In this ancient tapestry, Concavenator stood as a testament to the intricacies and wonders of a bygone era. In the Jurassic Park movie franchise, the elusive Concavenator remains absent from the physical stage, a mere taxidermy apparition within the halls of Lockwood Manor in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yet, its peculiar allure extends beyond the confines of the silver screen, finding a vibrant existence in the digital landscapes of the Jurassic Park video game franchise. In the virtual domain of Jurassic World Alive, a peculiar facet of Concavenator's existence comes to life. Described as having bristles on his arms similar to a cat, aiding in the delicate art of prey detection and manipulation between its formidable claws. What? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. I tried understanding what this means, but I have no idea what the creators of this game were even thinking, but this is just plain wrong, and I have no idea what they were thinking. Within the interactive tapestry of Jurassic World the game, Concavenator emerges as a VIP carnivore, gracing the realm as an icon for the Jurassic crate, although its formal inclusion was never realized before the game's closure on October 31st, 2022. The evolutionary saga of Concavenator continues in the virtual landscapes of Jurassic World Evolution 2, where it made its grand entrance as part of the Cretaceous Predator Pack on November 30th, 2023. Beyond the realms of entertainment, Concavenator is more than a virtual entity. It is a crucial piece in the paleontological puzzle, offering profound insights in the dinosaurs of the early Cretaceous. Concavenator is an extremely beneficial dinosaur in helping paleontologists understand the earlier ancestors of the larger Carcharodontosaurids. The unveiling of this prehistoric marvel transcends the virtual, opening a portal to the past where the tantalizing possibility of feather adornments challenges our perception of ancient plumage, a revelation echoing through time where scales meet feathers in a dance of evolutionary complexity. Hey guys, welcome to my park, and as you can see here we have our Concavenator exhibit ready to be worked on, nestled right between our Giganotosaurus and our Cryolophosaurus exhibit. So for this one, we're going to go ahead and try to recreate Concavenator's environment. So one of the first things I like to work on here is the elevation, or the the shape of the ground. So with this one, we're gonna do a winding braided river like we've read earlier. Ended up with the lake, and then make this side very forested. I'm gonna have this part be where the Concavenators can go ahead and chill. And just be away from the general population, which is mostly going to be settled in here between these viewing exhibits. So to start off with, let's go ahead and get our terrain tool. And so what we're going to do is lower the terrain. So this, oh wait, hold on, never mind, I take that back. Flatten it. Okay, there we go, perfect. So we're gonna lower the terrain right down the middle here. And it's just gonna be for our river here. Okay, that looks good. And you know what we're actually gonna do? We're actually gonna raise this again because I feel like it's way too low. And now we can kind of smooth out the terrain a little bit, make it not too crazy looking. Now that we got that going, let's go ahead and add our little river, which we've gone ahead and added a little outline here with the terrain that we got ahead and lowered here. So this is where it's going to come up to. And we'll head and just do that, you know, kind of make it a bit more unnatural. And with that, we can go ahead and start working on our next step. But just before that, just go ahead and smooth out the edges. You know, that way the exhibit can look more, you know, a bit better. Smooth out the edges here, especially right here. Make sure it's not too steep. And with that, let's go ahead and work on our, you know, our terrain. So we're gonna go ahead and have some, you know, grass, some rock. The rock, let's actually use it here for our water. We'll use it to give it some sort of depth look. Let's actually use this darker looking rock. And have that here. And then we'll go ahead and shade it in here with the sand here on the banks. We are going to use two types of flowering plants, or two types of plants in general, I mean. So we're going to go ahead and mix in sand right here. While this next latter half has dirt instead. Said. Do that. And with that, the rest of the exhibit, you can go ahead and just leave it as is. You can go ahead and add some patches of dirt. We'll add our beacon for the Jeep trails, but for now, we can just go ahead and, you know, add a little bit of dirt here and there. Especially over here where our concavenators are going to be chilling for the most part. So they'll be kicking up a lot of dirt over here. So we'll go ahead and just add those over here. And with that, let's go ahead and work on our rocks. So with rocks, we're going to go ahead and put them right along the river. And one thing I noticed is that this river is looking a bit too straight. So let's go ahead and just work on a couple of the edges here. There you go. Maybe thicken that part out. Nope, kind of cut that in half. And I think we're good here. You know, just do a little bit here, a little bit there. And that way it looks a bit more natural, which is, I don't like it here now. Okay, too much. But this is good. And with that, let's go ahead and do it with our rocks. With this one, let's go ahead and use the darker looking brownish rocks, not desert one, but use these tropical ones, and just place them right along the exhibit right here. I like to group them, so we'll go ahead and just do these. Just do one more right here as well. And then just keep placing them along the banks here. Right here, once we switch over to the sandy part, we'll switch over to, let's do Mediterranean. So we'll do Mediterranean rocks right here. That way there's a bit nice mix between the two rocks. Go ahead and add a couple more of reddish looking rocks, which I just went ahead and passed. Just got them right here. And that's it, actually. We'll leave it as such. And then right here is when I want to go ahead and place a bunch of rocks. So we'll go ahead and place the rocks like around right here. Because this is where it's going to be, I guess, Concavenator's cave, or where they, you know, want to be hanging out and chilling away from the public. Right now we'll go ahead and add our foliage, and that way it'll be a bit more enclosed for them. So we'll do that. And to finish it off, let's go ahead and do, of course, our foliage. So let's start off with our cycads. Cycads, we're going to start off on this side, and I'm just going to place them along this side right here. Especially here where the rocks are. That makes it a bit more, makes it so that it blends in more with the, you know, with the exhibit. So we'll do that, not too much cycads. And then once we start switching over to the sandy area, we'll go ahead and use some seed plants instead. So we'll add some seed plants on this side, all the way along this area. And then we'll go ahead and just, you know, do a little Bob Ross. We haven't done a little Bob Ross in a while, and just, you know, just scatter some ferns around, little empty areas that you might see, that you might think, you know, is missing some, you know, some foliage. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then to finish it off, we'll go ahead and do our ginkgos. And this is going to go all around here. And I'm hoping that I get the big trees. Here we go. We're getting some big trees now. So we can block access to the public, and then just be this like the general area where they can chill out and not have to worry about, you know, people. And then to really block it off, we have these concrete barriers, which makes it easier for them. And let's go ahead and just add a couple more bushy trees. Let's add some conifers. So we'll add these tiger looking trees, and then we'll just put them right across here. That way we'll have a bit more height. And have a bit more space for the concavenators to chill about. One thing that also I'll be adding are, you know, to represent angiosperms, I'll be adding these orange trees that we have lying around here. So yeah, these orange trees. One thing I learned, and one channel you guys should check out is called Skeleton Crew here on YouTube. I'll go ahead and link them. But one cool thing they went ahead and mentioned is that a good way to represent angiosperms in these exhibits, especially in a Cretaceous exhibit, is to go ahead and add a couple of orange, because they represent angiosperms. Angiosperms are one of the few trees that can turn colors. So yeah, add a couple of these to represent some angiosperms. And then, you know, if you want to go ahead and just finish it off with some the beacon. I forgot about the beacon. Let's go ahead and do the beacon here for the our jeeps to come in and do some maintenance. And let's go ahead and do the jeep on this side. We'll have the jeep come over here. And unfortunately for the jeep, that means that we're going to have to put the poop pile, because these animals poop. And the poop pile is going to be right here. And then, you know what? We can go ahead and just finish it off with some ginkgos right here, right across this border wall. And actually, let's go ahead and add our feeders. I completely forgot about our feeders. So we're going to add two types of feeders. One is going to be the regular meat one, which I'm hoping to add here right by the viewing area. We'll add it right here. It's still within view. And then the other one, we're gonna go ahead and add a red here, as well as adding a goat one right, hopefully right behind here. We can't. I wish we could. Well, we'll find a way somewhere here. I guess we'll add it here. There's nowhere else to add it, but you know, to try to obscure it, let's go ahead and add some trees, some decor to, you know, hide that looking thing. And I don't think it's gonna work, but you know, let's just leave it as such. It's a zoo, so it's a zoo. You have these things. So there you have it. Here is our Concavenator exhibit. I'll go ahead and add them in a bit, and you guys can see how they'll look in this exhibit, and you guys can let me know if you guys like it, or what are the additions or things you do differently. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks. This carnivorous theropod with its weird hump and possible quills makes Concavenator a beautiful but deadly addition to your Jurassic Park. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.